Cleo is the best Monster High character, and that's just that on that. Now, I know most people are quick to mark her off as a bully or rude. I mean, even the Fright song says, "I clear the Nile, you so beguiled, even though you act so vile." But I think I can still convince you as to why she is the supreme. Cleo's first appearance in the first episode paints her out to already be the worst character. Draculaura asks Cleo to help her look cute for the new guy at school, and Cleo purposefully ruins her hair and makeup. Actually, in almost all of the first movies and episodes, Cleo is the worst. While she's still a baddie, of course, all she does is work to sabotage her friends. She's obviously supposed to be everyone's least favorite based on the fact that when bad things happen to her, it's funny.
Little help. Hello?
The first time Cleo does something for someone else is in Volume 2 when she goes to great lengths to get a comic book for 𝔬𝔤𝔢𝔢. Even after that, she still acts super shady about doing it, and she's like, nobody tell her that it was me that did it.
But don't tell anyone. It'll totally ruin my rep.
But why I think Cleo is the best is because she's really the only character to actually develop over the course of the series. Also, I always just identify with the mean characters, but that's a different story for a different video. Cleo has a super multi-dimensional personality, which is actually really well backed up with her tragic backstory, I won't read it word for word because it's pretty long, but I'll leave a link in the description. In ancient Egypt, Cleo's parents were the king and queen. Cleo has an older sister, 𝔬𝔤𝔰𝔰, who is set to be the queen when they died. Since Cleo was younger, she would never rule over her own kingdom. While I'm sure this would already make her bitter, it's of course worsened by her sister constantly bullying her and her dad making it obvious that she is the least favorite child. Cleo's family was overthrown by her dad's evil brother, and they had to go into hiding in like a hole underground where they all quote unquote fell asleep forever, as Mattel said, or they just died. They were then resurrected as mummies, and they tried to go up to the surface, but they couldn't. Eventually, a flower that 𝔬𝔬𝔰 had kind of grew into a plant kind of monster who then escaped the hole. She told Cleo's family that she would go to get help, but she never did.
You found a way out! Get help! I'll go for help. Except that she didn't come back. Yeah, my bad.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is everyone from Cleo's life was stank. From her dad trying to force her to marry a prince so he can be rich, to her sister manipulating and blackmailing her constantly, and her friend leaving her stuck in the ground, she's probably built up an emotional wall. That's why she acts like she's better than everybody else, because she's always kind of been told she's not. Also, it's important to note that Cleo was never really a bully per se. I don't think it's right to categorize her as one. Even when she was stepping on all of her friends' necks, you can still tell that she cares about them. So, despite all of that, she shows major character development. In Freaky Fusion, she works towards saving her friend Frankie just like everybody else does. And by 𝔬𝔢𝔢𝔬𝔢𝔬, she actually becomes so obsessed with making sure everyone else is happy, she really forgets about her own needs.
I'm Cleo Denial, and I've got to give the people what they want.
It's a slow progression towards it, but Cleo stops being so vile and becomes the opposite, all while still being a queen who knows that she's won. In conclusion, Cleo is the baddie of Monster High. She's one of the only main characters that develops over the series. She's extremely confident, and she knows what she wants and goes for it. And she has the respect of everyone at her school. Even if by the end, she's not the mean character who I loved anymore, she can be mean when she wants to be, and that's why we stand her. That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments who your favorite Monster High character is, and if you guys would be interested in more Monster High content. Bye!